Hello, hello, Liz.
Gosh,
Lovely to
it
see
seems a
you
while
again
since
on
we've
here.
done this, doesn't it?
I know, I've really missed you. It's so wonderful to interact with you, and I just want to thank you for creating the new um, page with me, our new group. That's the Facebook group for all you guys out there that would, because this is coming streaming on different platforms, but it's on the new Facebook group. So please join, and we'll have lots of surprises coming up, haven't we, Liz? For
Yeah,
everyone.
lots and lots of information, and like you, Amanda, there's so many things that people
Wide
say
variety.
aren't right, and it's just good to just get that little bit of coordination behind it. But most importantly, we're going to be working together next week at
Yes,
Ginny's Cocktail Bar.
I'm
Woohoo!
so excited about that. Yeah, Ginny's Cocktail Bar in Malden.
Yeah.
It has sold out already. So we'll when we have another event there, we will let you know in plenty of time. But
Hi,
we look
Melissa.
forward to that and those that are coming to join us. So thank you for that. Hello, Melissa. Thank you for joining us. So we're here live this morning, and we're very excited about our new Facebook group, Amanda and Lizzie's Spiritual Journeys, as we'll be journeying in different directions upwards and all esoteric and psychic and spiritual ways, many different ways. And the good thing is we've got a development circle for you guys to join if you want to. We'll be having these development circles once a fortnight, and they're only £5 per person, but they are limited for space. So as soon as it comes up on there, have a look, and if you want to join us, and we'll be talking about developing your spiritual intuition, psychic intuition, with many different ways. And it'll be interactive, and you'll be doing different meditations and learning lots of new things. So please join us, and we'll keep an eye out on the page, and you'll find information later on how to join, as it'll be up this evening. So look out for that. Okay, Liz. So what are we doing this morning then?
Well, I thought I'd do a little bit on. Obviously, we've got the new moon coming up on Thursday. So I think just try and get a little bit of an understanding of some of the things that we should be doing. Obviously, tomorrow, dark moon, time to release all that negativity, everything that no longer serves you. And hopefully we did quite a lot of that with the massive, fabulous blue moon.
Wasn't it gorgeous?
Yeah. Oh, it was just amazing.
That's amazing.
Now, I know you love affirmations, and so do I. But what I feel is sometimes, we just write our affirmations on a real scruffy bit of paper, and we don't give it that love and care. Now, I'm a great fan of the artist Mark Duffin.
Right.
Hi, Michelle.
Yeah.
Can you get rid of
Michelle?
Brad?
Yes.
Can you block that Brad Wolf, because he just needs to grow up, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, clear off, mate.
He's gone.
And this is the problem sometimes. That's why we're forming groups.
Positivity.
Hi, Martha.
Hello,
lovely
Martha.
to see you.
To see you, Michelle.
Because these people come in and they should just, they're just ridiculous. But the thing is about affirmations, and something like, here, believe in your greatest dreams so much that it has no choice to come true. Now, I said, I love Mark Duffin, and he produces these beautiful cards.
Wonderful.
Yeah, and here you've got plenty of lovely space to write down what you want. So you're giving it that lovely energy, so whatever the card bit, butterflies, flowers, he's come back again.
Yeah, I don't know. Lockheed.
He's obviously got some bypasses. Perhaps he should do something constructive that's helpful to people. So I do apologise. And certainly anybody that comes up on these pages that says things, just absolutely ignore them. We do not condone, we do not promote anybody at all. So anyway, back to the new moon. So, do that release, all the things that have clogged us up, given us bees, everything about it. And it's a new moon in Virgo.
Yes.
Hi, Debs. Good morning to you. So the big thing about this particular new moon is we need to treat time as precious. Live it every day, live it to the full, really absolutely enjoy it and enjoy your journey. Don't put too much pressure on yourselves. Don't keep saying, I've got to make sure my house is absolutely tidy. I've got to make sure this is done to absolute perfection. you know, doing it okay is good enough. It doesn't have to be mega, you know, so don't set that ridiculously high standard that you're creating that anxiety, that stress to keep pushing yourself forward. But just know anything worth doing, yeah, you're going to put that input, that feeling, everything into it. But the other big thing is to do the hard work on manifesting, be it manifesting or affirmations, you know, that final push towards the end of the year. Let's put some real effort in, you know, let's work out how to do it properly. And it is something that we'll be covering. Hi, Nadia. Oh, Melbourne,
Hello.
Australia. Fantastic.
Hi,
We have lots of
Nadia.
people from Australia that come on.
Bless you.
And also with this new moon, it's a time to let go of self-doubt. And we all experience it. You know, we always go, oh, can't do that, not sure about that. It's like experience that happiness and love yourself. It's so important that, you know, we all start feeling that self-worth, raise our self-esteem, and really step into, everybody says step into your power, and nobody understands that. But, you know, just feel that you can put your head up. And when do any of you go, poof, I cracked that, I did a really good job there? Yes. Do you? And now's the time to start doing all of that. And I think that's a great way to go, don't you, Amanda?
Definitely.
Now, because, you know, once we get to September, for those that know me, out come the Halloween Oracle cards. I just can't resist it. You know, I know it's a bit of a way off, and you can maybe see I've got some pumpkins up. I'm just starting because I'm going to be doing some really interesting things in October where we're going to explain. Do you know where bonfires come from? Why? What about the story behind pumpkins, or jack-o'-lanterns as they're sometimes called? So tune in October. So for Melissa, we start off with Dawn. Oh, look at that. You've got that wisdom, that owl. And you probably can't read that. My camera's not very good. Here it says here, I've got my finger on it, the light after the darkness. So Melissa, you may have experienced some, you know, difficulties where you think, I've got that fog, I can't see my way around it. And just like if you're driving, Amanda, you must have experienced this. You have that fog and out comes the sunshine, it all clears, and it's absolutely fantastic. So just know that if you're just struggling a bit, Melissa, it's going to change. So I come down to Michelle, oh, look, perfect one for Halloween. And something we're probably covering as well is scrying. And it's saying to you, Michelle, trust your intuition or your gut feel, whatever it is that you work with. If it says it inside, it's absolutely believe in it. Really does. You know, whatever you feel, whatever you may experience, and you think, oh, no, I'm just going to ignore it. No, don't ignore it. Oh, we've got to get rid of another one at the bottom.
Oh, have we? Right. Have a look. Sorry. Oh. They're
really right, you know. So Marta.
Yeah.
Can you see him at the bottom?
Yeah.
It's really interesting, Marta. Because, you know, I know people go, oh, no, skulls. But here, skull of stars, infinite possibilities. You've got that lovely purple of that, you know, the intuition, that wisdom, Marta. But certainly it's don't limit yourself. Don't feel you can't stretch yourself going forward. Because, you know, we all feel that. But certainly affirmations, bringing that magic of the new moon in, everything about it is the time to put it together. So I hope that makes some sense to you. Debs Lancaster. I know, absolutely. I agree. September is never too early for a little bit of Halloween. And for you, Debs, I don't know whether you've ever seen these cards, but they are just wonderful. This is a red cardinal, and it's Night Song. That's the name around it. But here it says hidden talents. So what this is saying to you, Debs, is don't dismiss. It's a bit like the magician. You have got a lot more in your personal skill set than you give yourself credit for. It's about reaching out. It's getting rid of any of those self-doubts, but almost push yourself. And if it's in the spiritual world or the logical world of work, you know, stretch yourself. Just go that little bit further, because it will make a lot of difference to you. So I hope that makes some sense to you. I'll just do a few more, Amanda.
Okay, sorry about that, ladies. I had to do some. Please not do the phone.
So Nadia from Melbourne, wonderful black cat. And look at, I just love the eyes on this card. It's just incredible. But here, fortune meets opportunity. Now, the fact the cat, and this is just an absolutely great card for good luck, good fortune. But the fact that he sat on books, it's saying, use your wisdom. You know, the things that you feel are right, you know, just keep going with it, because everything is going to come together and work out. Because these are general, it can be about money, it can be about work, it can be really about anything at all. But just, you know, just stick with it. But know that you've got that black cat, that magic. Stick with your affirmations and you're going to be bringing it in. Okay, Sue, well, I've got for you, nice to see you, Sue, the owl. And here it's, here, can you see? I have to keep my finger on it. Here, wise action. So it's all about seeing, and the eyes say it. So it's wise seeing, wise action. So really think about some of the decisions you make. You know, are they the right ones? Should you go through it? Don't rush into anything. It's all about that wisdom. And it's sometimes when you find with the owl, it's those things that wake you at 2 o'clock in the morning that you need to move away from. So I hope that makes some sense. So let's come down to, I apologize if I'm not saying your name right, Bessimi Zornali. I hope so. Now, again, a skull, absolutely fantastic. But here's skull of flowers coming through the ashes. And I love the vibrancy of this card. And if you think coming through the ashes, it's a bit like a phoenix energy. So where maybe you felt low ebb, things haven't happened, maybe you're in a difficult situation, you don't know how to move forward with it. Feel that dragon energy coming forward. Feel it lifting you up. And it's just going to make so much difference to you. It's going to just, you know, just going to go, yes, I can do this. Your energy levels will be so much better, which we could all do with a little bit of, because here, probably not as hot as in Australia, but we've been very sultry weather, but it's just got us down a little bit. So if I just do Penelope, and then I'm going to come back a bit later with some crystal cards and maybe some tarot cards. So I'll just do Penelope and then it's over to you, Amanda. So we have winter, and I love that. Oh, wow. Yeah, they do. They give you comfort. But here, can you see? I'll just put my finger on it better. The sacredness of pausing. Now, if you think of winter, things don't die. Things pause. And it's saying to you, Penelope, don't rush into anything. You know, it's a time for clearing, because like we clear all the leaves away in autumn, get rid of the debris and get yourself ready for the new. So if you're wanting something and it's slow, just think that journey that you're on at the moment is the journey, the path that you're meant to be on. But once, you know, we start moving towards the end of the year, things are going to start to blossom. They start going to come through, and you're going to really feel that new vibrant energy, just like when the trees, you know, the sap rises, and you know, in spring we get everything coming forward. So I hope that makes some sense. Like I said, come back with some crystal cards and some tarot. So over to you, Amanda.
Oh, lovely. Thank you, Liz. Wonderful readings as always. Right, okay. So for those of you that know me, I'm a medium, spiritual medium. So I link up and I'll give what I receive. And then for whoever can take it, please let me know, and then the link will grow. First of all, I had a lady coming through, quite thin, a little lady here. She's telling me that she's problems with the chest area. I feel that there would have been problems in the heart and the lungs, but she would have had problems with her breathing and being able to keep her weight in good check. She wouldn't have been able to hold food down very well, things like this, bless her, before she passed her spirit. I've also got, she's given me a problem with one hand here. Oh dear, we've got somebody there who needs to be took off. Where I've got some kind of irritant on the hand. It feels like I've got eczema in the skin. something wrong with the hand really badly going on here. So I don't know if that means anything to anyone with this lady here. I do feel that she comes from abroad though as well. So if anybody can take her, please let me know. Sorry, it's because I'm busy here trying to take the spiritual reading information off. Right. Please ignore things that, unless they're people coming up to interact with us, then ignore them. Right, now let's see where we are and what's going on with this lady. Now, the situation with the hand could be a problem with somebody on the earth plane where they've someone's been digging their nails into their skin. I feel that they need, it might be my son. Okay. I might be my nan. It's my eyes. Sorry. Hidyat and Penelope. Okay. So we're between you two. Don't worry if it's not abroad. I don't know why I'm getting from abroad. I was getting from abroad, maybe from abroad, but it can go. Okay. Hidyat's from Cyprus. Yeah. Okay. Maybe nan. And I don't know if that means anything with the hand. I feel like someone would be sitting there, had very itchy skin, and digging their nails in and stroking their hand, bless them, to help with something to do with the skin. I can see the hand, the little hand, and them doing this. And I don't know if they're talking about someone on the earth plane doing this right now, or they would have done this while they sat in their little chair. Now, I feel that the hair would have gone in a parting in the front, like I've got a little bit there, sort of going back down and round would have been put up, okay? And you think she was towards the end. So hold on to it, Penelope, in case you can take any more of it. I feel that it could be for Hidyat, okay, coming in here. So I feel this is Nan coming through then, very thin. She would mainly wear dresses here. She's in a lovely little summer dress, very light coloured here, round and very thin, bless her heart, as she comes through here. I've got June to give you, either as an anniversary, a birthday, or a passing, okay? And she's talking to me about something being sold. I feel that there is a property or something being sold recently. Does that make any sense, Hidyat? And she did wear dresses, yeah. Mainly in her dresses, bless her. Lovely little lady, and I feel a very pretty little lady. She would have been very vibrant and got around, but I say that, but in her way. But when it came to effervescent in her way, nothing sold recently. Okay, well, there's something there. If it hasn't been sold, I feel that there may be something that needs to be sorted out and put up for sale. I don't know if this is a property or belongings. There's something that needs to be sold, and she's talking about things being cleared out and put up for sale, and there was a move from one area to another. Okay, and I've got like a little place there, and I feel that it's around the property or within the property. Okay, and I feel this was Nan's, so she's showing me this, and it's sort of cleared out. But I feel that if it hasn't been sold, then maybe it will need to be sold. Something there. There's something there. All right, let's see if I can get some more information. First of all, something that's I've got. It's funny because I said to Liz earlier about astrology. I've got Gemini. So if Gemini means anything to you, the twins, isn't it, as well? And so I've got that coming in here. I've got to give you Gemini and the twins. She may be actually talking about a twin as well. And I feel that as I say that, I feel that one twin was lost to spirit. I feel that one twin passed over. So unless we've gone on to a different link, this is what I'm getting here. She just wants to come in with a lot of love to you and to say that I feel that there's a grandfather over in spirit as well. I've got him, a small man with a little cap on here. Yeah, and he's got braces with his shirt here, and he's just sort of standing there smiling, a little smile. You're not sure about that, but lots of love she's bringing into you. Maybe you could look around that and find out about where that's coming in, okay? And ask, going back, Granddad, her husband, with her. Yeah. Sweet little guy there, and just saying to let you know that they're okay in spirit. They're watching over you at the moment, and I feel that there's a celebration or an anniversary coming up. Okay. Oh, and Debs, bits of it make sense to you as well. So, because Spirit's omnipresent, I have to say that if you can take anything of value from the message, then please do. But I've got to give this out. I do feel something as well about flowers now as well. I'm getting lots of flowers being picked, gathered together, and I feel like in a basket, and something to do with the flowers. Okay, so I've got to just bring in a lot of love. I think the flowers are being given to you, Hijat. Okay, bless you. Thank you for working with me. That was a bit higgledy-piggledy. It was so fast coming in. I just like... Okay, Liz.
Well, I just want to say thank you to the people that have joined. I've just seen some of the messages new here. What we do is everybody will get a card from me. I go through, but I try to go through in order. Good. Otherwise, I'll get muddled up. Now, a couple of you have asked direct questions. We do not answer direct questions, partly because you've seen these scammers come on and they try and sort of engineer it that that they're going to be helpful, and they're not. I'm working with the Halloween Oracle at the moment, but also for other people that I'm drawn to, I'm going to be pulling crystal energy cards. So you might get a little mixture. And towards the end, I'll do some tarot. So I come back to Nell. Again, you've asked a direct question. We don't answer them. But if you join our group, and the group is there, you'd have to pay to join the group, but it's a closed environment, and we will be doing, some different things, and you can see they're all trying to sort of get in and give whatever. So now abundance, and this is from one of the cards that I've designed. So it's good fortune and abundance is coming your way. Your cup of love will overflow. So I think there's going to be some connection, somebody that comes in the short term that you're not going to feel they're okay. You're just going to feel that wonderful, overwhelming energy about them. And as you can see, this card, it's all lush and green and vibrant, and it's just going to make you feel very, very good. And if there's people that you see you can't make a decision about, do you know what? It's going to be the one that gives you that wonderful, vibrant, energetic feel. So Hidiet, good morning, and thank you. You had a lovely reading from Amanda. What's quite interesting, I know these are Halloween Oracle and some of the imagery, but graveyard, unnecessary fear. But what this card is saying to you is not a problematic or anything like that. It's just saying the things that you fear, you don't need to. If you walk through a graveyard 11 o'clock in the morning, you don't even think about it. 11 o'clock at night, bit of a different story, especially if it's foggy and you've got the owl hooting, but it's exactly the same place. So fear nothing. Walk bravely, walk with your head held up. So, and I noticed, Debs, you said that you've do have many doubts. So it's interesting because the energy card for you, Rhodonite, it balances your emotions and pay attention to all relationships. So that can be with anybody, somebody that you meet in the street, somebody that's perhaps rude to you in the shop. And it's like, just build that self-love, that self-worth, which is very much about where this new moon is at the moment. So I've got Ogi Akidi. I do apologise.
Just a couple of questions to answer, if it's all right, Liz. Debs was asking what the new group is called. The new group, if you could join us, is Amanda and Liz Spiritual Journeys, or Journey. And Penelope is asking, is it today instead of Thursday, and is it going to be a one-off or a regular date? No, it's not instead of Thursday. This is me and Liz working together as for our group, which is on different platforms, but for the Amanda and Liz Spiritual Journey group, which we'd like you to become a member of, which you can find on Facebook groups. And we will be doing, you'll look out for new different circles and development groups coming on there, which is the first one is starting next Tuesday, but Thursday is still on as well. So thank you. Right, over to you again, Liz. Try to answer that before we leave.
I know it's all, and on one of my other groups, we've got sort of a really big new moon challenge as well. So if you connect with us, we'll be posting them. There's lots and lots of things that, you know, that we're doing. And what's quite interesting, you've asked, I can see just a bit further down about business. Again, we're not doing business readings, but here we get werewolf, which is, wow, such an exciting card, because what this is saying to you, Augie, is like, don't limit what you want to do business wise. Really stretch your boundaries. Maybe go something that's absolutely different, you know, something that you've never experienced before, because that's what's going to give you the vibrancy, the excitement, and stretch you completely. And that is so important for us. Now, Jacqueline Mercer, good morning to you. Thank you for being patient. Now, we've got the mummy, but with it is the word change. But can you see that lovely big planet behind? And the pyramids. Now, pyramids, stronger structure on Earth, but also the connection for energy. So what this is saying to you, Jacqueline, is you need to bring some more energy in, because you're going to be going through some changes, but really positive ones that you're going to move forward from and go, oh, at last, oh, I feel great. But your energy levels are going to come up. But also, if you've been going through a difficult situation with decision making, that clarity is going to come through. So I hope that makes some sense to you. So I'm trying to go. So go down to Sean Singhate. I apologize if I'm not pronouncing these names correctly. But for you, I have pulled yellow jasper for energy. So be patient. The changes are coming. And if you think of the lovely yellow, all to do with your solar plexus, and chakras is something else we're going to be covering in our groups. Martha's just done the chakra course. But it's like, have that lovely energy there. So it's saying to you to stay focused, the things that you want to achieve. But there's a little bit about maybe have a bit of structure around what you're doing. If you haven't got a plan, you haven't got that structure, now's the time to start thinking about it and pulling it together.
Lovely.
I'll just do Susan Carey, because she said here a couple of times she's new. So,
yeah,
so sorry about that. I do come through. No, and it was worth waiting for, because the card from the set is joy. And look at that solar plexus sacral energy. Yay! Beautiful. And when do you ever do that, Susan? When do you ever go, wow, you know, I've done a fabulous job. I'm really pleased with myself. I'm really, really, look at the hands, accepting, you know, bringing all of that in. But also, it's, you know, rejoice about being now. But it's saying, do you make time for you? Like, you know, we make time for doing certain things. I have to do this on Tuesday. I have to do that on Thursday. But when in your calendar you go, me time. So it's saying, rejoice in you and do those treats, be it a cup of coffee, big gin and tonic, watching Netflix, whatever it is that your treat is. Be a big bar of chocolate for me, but and Cadbury's at that. But anyway, shouldn't say that. But certainly whatever it is you enjoy, now's the time to do it, because that's just going to make you feel like, yeah, I love myself because I'm giving myself a treat, and that's what you need. So I'm going to come back to Vicky Louise. All right, so over to you, Amanda.
Thank you. Yes, I was just going to answer Besami's question. Is the circle virtual or in person? It is with us, but online. So it's going to be limited numbers, and it'll be £5 a person. It's beginner's circle, and it'll be starting from, you know, linking in with the guides and learning how to see and interacting with each one of you to find out what you're getting and how to link in and using different tools and various things as we go through each time. It'll be every other week on a Tuesday. So we'll be here every Tuesday. One time we'll be doing this with the free messages and information, and the following week, as of next week, it will be the circle. So look out this evening on our page and groups and for the event, and then you'll be able to join if you're quick enough to get space. Okay, but we look forward to working with you ladies. Thank you. Right, so now as I've said, I'm a medium, so I shall be linking up with my guides, and just if you can take the message, please let me know. and that's okay. Thank you, Besame. And we will go from there. Okay. Now, who have I got coming now? Okay. I get this occasionally, but I've just had somebody come in, and it's like they've put my hair around and they're chopping my hair off. So I feel like I'm working with someone who's a hairdresser here, and they're styling the hair and talking to me about this happening. I feel that this person would have been in hospital before they passed to spirit. They would have been in a nursing home and then transferred to a hospital. They were had their hair done quite regular, and that I'm getting in the early 80s. So I feel they were in the early 80s, a lady here coming through. She did have a hearing aid as well, okay, and the name Margaret links somewhere around her. So if anybody can take any of that information, Margaret may be on the earth plane and Margaret may be her name, but it links somewhere around. So I've got to give that as well, okay. And she's just showing me what was done here for her. Now I'm asking a little bit more here. She was quite healthy till till not long before she passed, bless her. I do think she had quite a good old age. I feel that it was more of a viral condition, and it was a lung condition here that may have led to a bit of pneumonia that took her over to spirit here. Okay. Kathy Banks, bless you. So if anybody can take any of this, please let me know, and then the link will get stronger if you can take anything here. I suppose that description can be quite a lot of people would know people with that kind of description. So I need to get a bit more in, but I did have the name Margaret there. I do feel that I've got leads. I'm getting leads, and I'm getting infirmary. So does that mean anything to anybody? And that area that way, and going up that part of the country, okay. If nobody can take anything, I'll have to move on. But I do feel that she desperately wants to come in. She's talking to me about someone that had their hair done. I feel that she did, but I also feel that somebody on the airplane now has recently had their hair done. And with the hair, I'm getting a lot of peppered grey, salt and peppered grey with the looks of the hair here. And yes, I feel that she had her eyes done. There's cataracts in one eye as well. I'm getting that, the look there done as well. So, and I've got Therese or Teresa as well, the name. So nobody taking any of that information. I know I've said it quite fast, but she's coming in very quickly here. So I need to give that off. She's talking to me about loved one on the earth plane, and I feel that she's been passed over for quite a while here, this lady. Okay, so she may be on her grandmother or a mother figure here for someone that's on here, okay? And she's talking to me about John on the earth plane. Nobody can take any of that. It's a very long message. Oh, you can. Thank you. It's sort of when it goes on for it's like sort of, otherwise you feel like you're like a twat going on. Nobody can take it. You can take the hair, the cataracts, the infirmary, and Margaret. Well, that's amazing. So thank you. And yes, so I don't. All the others, you may have to ask bits of info, and then there may be reasons why they've given me that. But there was a lot there, so just right. So you can take that as well. Bless. And passing over. And you were, okay, you've got cataracts, you're going to get your hair dyed and decided to grow it out. Okay, yes. Because I was seeing the hair look like it's been done now, but Mum is telling me about the infirmary, and she's coming through saying she saw it. And your mum passed in an infirmary. There we are. Because I haven't heard that word for a long time, infirmary. So that's probably why. So that's good evidence, thankfully. I thank Spirit. You never know what's going to come through. And
Amanda, it's interesting. Amanda, it's interesting what you said, because I used to live up near Leeds, and the hospital there is called Leeds General Infirmary. So you're absolutely spot on with that.
Wow. It's probably why they're giving me so as I could say infirmary. She was early 80s, didn't have a hearing aid, but my uncle needed one. Oh, that's probably why she's talking about, she was showing me a hearing aid. So maybe she's talking about that for her son, the uncle or the brother. Okay, so I don't know why she's talking about that. But with that as well, oh, you can't take these. Mum had lots of leads in her at hospital. Oh, I see. There's always a way, you see. It always means something, but it's being able to get that link, because it's very fine energy and very difficult to do this through here, especially with, but we get there in the end, thank God. And it's my great belief in knowing spirit's real. But I feel the more that I shut my eyes with things now, the more the message seems to download fast. I feel like, and it's like getting it out there, So, yeah, she always tries to come through. Bless, well, she's come through with a lot of love for you and upliftment, picking you up, okay? Because I feel that you're very spiritual, and in different ways you do a lot yourself, okay? And I feel that it's new changes, new action afoot I'm getting with you, and it's time to sweep away the old and go forwards with the new. Margaret was her mother, your gran. Yes. Oh, wow. It's amazing. I'm so pleased that she's come through, and as you know, she's totally healed and everything, and she likes your hair. She likes what you're doing, and inspirational, what you're doing and that you're putting out there. I feel that if you haven't already done so, you've got it within you to write a book or some kind of blog or something. There's something there that you can do. Yes, and she would also try and lift you up. She said she puts her love around you all the time. Okay, my love, and she just wants to come in and let you know that she's there. And I'm so pleased that she came in with all that information quickly, that you realised it wasn't you, because it was I know that I'm quite impatient. I expect people to be, but it can't be. It's very difficult to when you're just giving out a few sort of things there. It takes a while sometimes to click on. We're not in church or face to face, but I do give thanks that they do come through like this. So a lot of love around you. I've got November to give you also for an anniversary, birthday, or passing. Okay, is there any other message there? No, just lots of love, and I've got yellow. I don't know if yellow, the vibrance of yellow, the solar plexus. I've got energy revitalizing for you, but I feel like yellow would have been maybe her favorite color, or a favorite color of someone. I've just had, I know we're out of season, but all the yellow daffodils to give you, to remind you of new beginnings and next spring coming, and things to look forward to, and a change when it does. But you're going to enjoy the time leading up to that anyway, in the meantime. So God bless you, Debs, and I'm glad that Mum's come through for you with a lot of love. Okay.
Oh, that's fantastic. So if you remember,
love yellow daffodils, so it's significant. Good.
And you've got yellow on as well, Amanda.
Yes, lemons. A bit of a lemon here today.
It looks brilliant. So Vicky Louise, hello. Sorry you've been waiting. For you, Bambrack. Now I love Bambrack. I don't know whether you've had it. It's just like an Irishy fruit case, and it's all Halloween.
Oh yes, I have. Lovely.
And with it, sweetness and synergy. But the thing is, I don't bake. But when you bake, you have to get the right amount in the right order. So what this card is saying to you, you've got everything there you need. Everything, Vicky. Completely. But it's all in the wrong order. So you just need to pause. You need to breathe and think, right, what do I want to achieve first? You can't do everything all at once. Picking it off, and remember, 2023, as I say to everybody, breaks down numerology-wise into a 7, which is the year of the chariot. So the first half of the year was the slow, and now we're going at pace. So have that structure around you, Vicky. Set a few goals for the end of the year. Don't get distracted, and you're going to be able to achieve them. Now, thank you. And Sue, for you, fluorite. This is, you don't have to have this crystal, but you just have to adopt the energy of it. It says, concentrate and be confident in the decisions you make will be the right ones. Now, with it, I've pulled ghost, and that always seems a bit not so great. But can you see the word there, regret? So fluorite, about the decisions you're making, Sue Smith, but also don't not do something, because further down the line, you're going to regret it. You're going to wish you'd done it. And you think, why? And you can't do anything about it because time's gone on. So take advantage of what's going around you at the moment. So Jacqueline Mercer, hello, I hope you're still there. And a perfect card for Halloween, the veil, the future. Now, Jacqueline, you may be a bit blocked, a little bit, not quite sure what you want to do next, be it about job, people, money, because they're general, it's very difficult. This, as the veil is thinning now, you're going to start to find your intuition, your signs, synchronicities are going to increase. So whether you see, feathers, robins, whatever it is that has that connection that makes some significance to you, start to trust it. The more you trust it, the more you're going to see clearly. So if it's that longer term that you think, I can't get my head around what I'm going to be doing going forward, you will, and very, very quickly. So Kathy Banks. Oh, Debs has got rhodonite beads to make bracelet. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, lovely.
So welcome from Queensland. Yes, absolutely. We have lots of people from Australia. Now, I did look down. I can't quite work out what you're saying, but I think you almost wanted to connect with someone. So I can't really do that. But what I am going to do is pull you a Halloween oracle and perhaps some of the messages from Amanda. So here, can you see that lovely apple? And there's always something about apples, isn't there? Where they sort of fit in with the historical, but with it, risk and reward. So this is, Kathy, it's not just about love, but everything that you do. If you hold back and think, oh, I'm not really sure about this, as opposed to saying, yeah, I'm going to go for it, you're always just going to feel that you're getting second best. You feel you're not, quite receiving everything that you want. And the time to, as I said earlier on about, get your manifesting. Remember, new moon, do something new. So it's all those new affirmations, the things that you want to achieve. Start pulling that in, but push those boundaries. Like I said, risk and reward. You don't get it back if you don't take that chance. Sorry, Kathy, I can't help you with who you miss, and perhaps with Amanda's messages. I'm not quite sure, Shelley the Leo. So Kim, if you're still there, hello.
Hello, Kim.
Don't worry about it. Now, Kim, as you know, Halloween. So what I've got for you is the vampire. Kim, emotional intelligence. Be careful, because whether somebody's around you at the moment or a situation, but they're going to start to absolutely drain your energy. Perhaps you've got a commitment with them that you suddenly start feeling guilty if you can't make it. Perhaps they will keep wanting you to do something and you're sort of struggling with making excuses. But this person, you almost have to put that level of protection up to stop it, because you need to move forward. And all the time they're sort of reminding you of something, or it's pulling you back. It's absolutely draining, and that's very much what sort of the modern day vampires are about. They take your energy. So hope that makes some sense to you. So Melissa here. What's brilliant, I've got blue calcite for you. Can you see that? This is again the energy. Now, whether there's something that's difficult going on, I'll read it to you and then I'll put it back up again, Melissa. Look at new ways to approach situations. So if you feel you've got a bit of a roadblock, you're not getting anywhere, speak clearly, make your point. Don't go, I'm not sure about this, I think it would be better if. Stick with it, and don't hold on to any detrimental emotions. So if there's something that it's causing you problems because you can't let it go, use the energy of the dark moon tomorrow night to release it. Dark moon is always brilliant. Dark moon, no moon, often has things, the same sort of context. Use that to do all of your release. And remember, that beautiful blue, will soothe your soul. So whatever it is you're stressing about, just let it go. Becky Johnson. I think Becky's next. Of course, you may have a card.
Morning,
No
Beck.
problem at all. And for you, I have got Chevron Amethyst. Take time to rest, banishing your stress and building your strength. Now, do you know what? It's very easy to say take time to rest when you've got a busy life, lots of different things going on. If this was tarot, it would be the Hermit, where it says turn the noise off, listen to that inner voice, because even just a few minutes of calm will really help you to see that situation, see you through anything that's difficult. So, oh no, I'm sorry about your Nan, Kim. That's really, really sad. So Priya, please pick for the next 3 months. We don't tend to do that. It tends to be fairly current. So it's that longer one. But if you join the group, we'll be doing a lot more about longer term, how you can connect. So Kim, sending your love to your Nan. Marie, lovely that you can join us.
Hello, Marie. Hello. Yeah, healing talks.
I'll give Marie a lovely bit of card. So
Marie's lovely. Hello, Marie.
Oh, right. Lapis, energy of lapis lazuli. Absolutely brilliant. Speak your true feelings. Don't hold back. Use the blue of lapis. So it's the throat chakra, and lapis is that really strong, fabulous, vibrant blue. So very much say what it is. You've got the wisdom to say the things that you need to do, but be objective about it. Almost sort of cancel that energy out. You know, all that negativity, all about it. Just say it the way it is. And then I'm just going to do Amy, as Amy has asked. Just shuffle these again. And I hope everybody's enjoyed it. It's been a little bit different.
It's been lovely working with you again.
Yeah, Amy, we have from the Halloween Oracle the owl, which is fantastic. And it's wise seeing, wise action. Don't rush into things. Don't make irrational decisions. Don't, you know, if there's somebody that you feel you could actually give quite a whack to with the frying pan, don't. Just think, breathe, be calm. Put that logical part of your mind in, because you have the wisdom, see the owl there, to see through any situation, to deal with it, and that will enable you to move forward. So over to you, Amanda.
Lovely, fabulous messages, uplifting as always. Right, okay. I have a gentleman coming in here, an elderly man here. He's giving me problems in his head, and I feel that he would have had either a stroke or that kind of feeling I've got in the middle of the head. So it could have been a tumour, bless him. Just problems in the head area. Now he would have lost quite a bit of weight. He wasn't that big, bless him. I've got him in a check shirt. He is wearing jeans. He's got glasses on. Not much hair on top. A little bit hair around the sides. Okay, coming in here, and a fatherly figure. All right, so that's all I have at the moment. I'll ask him for some more information. If anyone will take him, please say. We'll go from there. Okay. I feel like I've got, he's talking about Albert. Oh, Debs. Oh, yeah, I've got Vicky Louise and Debs thinking it sounds like Dad. Okay, so severe stroke, lost loads of weight. Okay, bless. Could be Dad here coming in. Hold on, Vicky, as well, just in case whoever this is for, we'll go there. Yeah, lost a big stroke, I feel, and he did get very, very thin. And with his dress, he's in like it's like a green sort of check, but yeah, wore glasses, bald on top, yeah. Shirt. Right, okay. It's quite sad. I've got him with, it looks like he's got brown eyes. All right, and there. Your dad had a tumour. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Vicky. Yeah, okay. Like, I've got brown eyes, I feel, with him as well. But I could have, I'm asking for messages. It's going like this. So this is, and your Yes, Deb's hair, brown eyes. Right, I've got him rubbing his hands, so he's talking to me about money issues on the airplane, financial issues, concerns around something. Nothing too much to worry about. Things are going to come together now. Things are coming into fruition. I've got, especially around this week, actually, I feel like something unexpected is going to happen and bring some financial abundance through, which is going to help lift a little situation where something's gone out unexpected. Something's going to come in on the other hand. Yes, and Dad adores you too, my love. Their spirit goes on, and they're always around their loved ones. He's talking about someone has had a little worry on the mind, because he's now bringing me to the side of my head there as well. And with that, at the side of the head, could I say there may have been a small, I don't know if it's with Dad or with somebody on the airplane, just a small mole I feel may be there as well, may be a significant marking like a mole or something there as well. I've got to give something there, unless it's it's some kind of marking on the head there. All right, okay, I've got to give that as well. Does Julia mean anything to anybody? If not, that could be for me for something, but that just came in very quickly as well. I do feel I've got, yes, to take the mole, you're going to get one checked. Okay, that's why he's saying. So if you can reap anything from the message, Vicky, Louise, please do. But it's mainly for Debs, but if they come from the same vibration, because they pass the same way, then it's like they're both there sort of bringing through messages. So it's basically to have faith and belief and put things into action, do what you need to do, don't worry about things. But he's talking about the mole, okay, as well. So just bringing that through as confirmation and evidence. It was with you. Right, okay. I've got cheese being sliced. But it's being sliced, you know, you get the cheese slices when you're actually and having things done properly. Yeah, can't have mum without dad. Yeah, exactly. You've had, I'm really pleased with you, Debs, today. Yeah. And yeah, so I've got the cheese slices, like you're in getting it done properly, and someone loved the cheese. Yeah, oh, he loved the cheese. Okay, right. And he's laughing, actually. I feel like there would have been pork with the cheese, and he's giving a cheesy grin and a cheesy smile to say, you know, that was his sense of humour as well. He would have had a good sense of humour, Dad. Still has got a good smelly blue cheese. Yeah, blue cheese and pork. Okay. Okay. He's just laughing about that and the old cheese boards, and he'd love his cheese for some reason. So I don't know if he's talking about, he's just saying, yeah, I did. Oh, yes, and not Brian. And he did. Yeah, good. So it's just a lot of love around you and the family. And I've got, you're showing me like an old fashioned little church here. Right, okay. And I've got, with this little church, I've got flowers and things. It looks like the front of a church, like a special little place. So I don't know if this is somewhere that they would have gone regularly, or something, an anniversary coming up around this little place. So I don't know if this means anything to you. I've just got to throw that in quickly. I may have gone, I might have jumped over to someone else, but I've got to leave that. I'm sorry, Kathy Banks, my love, if your loved one hasn't come through this morning. Join our page, and hopefully eventually we'll come through, or you can message us privately like that. But I can only give who comes in. Yeah, went to church a lot, so right, okay. And so I want to go back to Liz now, because Liz was talking about the very important affirmations earlier, and I believe that our service was in local church, and I believe that the affirmations and the prayers and the thoughts are very important, very mighty. And to end with that, basically, this is what Dad and Mum believed as well, with the prayers, sending prayers up and thoughts. And I feel that you've been doing this recently, or if you haven't done it as recently as you used to, please do. Send your thoughts up as even in prayer. Mindset is everything. What you put out there comes back to you, and your thoughts manifest things. So it's about working on that and having positive affirmations. Okay, my love. And lots of love to all of you, and thank you for all that have joined us this morning on here. We'll be here on a Tuesday doing our spiritual journey, Amanda and Liz's spiritual journey. Find the group on Facebook, please join it. You will find these will pop up on different places, but it was hard for me to get this live on the group. So I've had to post it within the group, and then when they press on it, they'll see this coming up. But we will have different information on there. And this evening, there'll be the information regards joining the circle for next week. So in the circle, it's £5 a head. It's limited numbers, obviously, because we like to interact with each of you. So as you are actually developing and we're getting your feedback. So if you can, we'd love to have you join us. But until then, we look forward to seeing you soon. And I'll see you Thursday, those that want to join me. And we wish you all a wonderful day. Anything to say, Liz?
Yeah, lovely to see everybody. And thank you for those that have joined for the first time. But again, the postings for the group will be there and we won't have those awful, annoying scammers. Fantastic to connect and just enjoy your new moon this week. Blessings to you.
Blessings to you all. Take care. God bless. Love to everybody. Bye.